An 18-year-old suspect is facing federal charges accused of supplying fentanyl-laced pills to drug dealers and North Texas children. Stephen Paul Brinson is charged with conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance. Police learned about his possible involvement after arresting Donovan Andrews earlier this month. Fox 4's Stephen Dial has more now from Carrollton. Stephen.
The DEA special agent in charge told me that Stephen Brinson allegedly is responsible for being a major distributor of fentanyl-laced pills in the Carrollton area. According to court documents that we looked at today, Brinson allegedly told investigators because he's white and lives in Mound, it would allegedly help his case.
I think what this has brought is just a glimpse into what here at DEA we've known for a long time. There is a fentanyl problem throughout this country and the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Federal investigators arrested 18-year-old Stephen Brinson Wednesday, describing him as a major supplier of the deadly fentanyl-laced pills being used by middle and high school students in the city of Carrollton.
Mr. Brinson obviously, had in his possession what we believe to be thousands of pills in addition to other drugs and weapons.
Court documents say Brinson was the supplier for Donovan Andrews and a Hebron High School 17-year-old who were both arrested last week. Andrews, according to investigators, is responsible for the overdose of 2 Hebron High School students. Cooperating witnesses led federal investigators to Brinson. According to a court document, Brinson was described as, quote, a plug.
He is responsible for a lot of distribution in that area, but there's always more, and our investigation will definitely continue.
Investigators said Brinson was distributing drugs from his Flower Mound home and a nearby movie theater parking lot since October of last year. This text message shows the conversation between another suspect, directing a person to the Instagram account of Superstars, which investigators said was run by Brinson. On March 2nd, investigators took this picture. It allegedly shows Brinson making a drug sale at a car outside of his home. Wednesday, Carrollton police and federal investigators got a search warrant for Brinson's Flower Mound home. They say before they entered the home, Brinson put a bag in his trunk and drove a mile away to the movie theater parking lot where he allegedly sold pills. Brinson was arrested in that parking lot, and officers found a pistol and an AR-15 in the vehicle. At the home, Brinson's parents were not home. Instead, investigators found his girlfriend. They say she was, quote, under the influence of fentanyl. According to the court documents, the girlfriend, who Carrollton police told us is Mia Havana James Morgan, allegedly told investigators there were pills in a bag near the nightstand. Morgan also told investigators where 2 safes were. During the search, investigators found a note from Brinson's parents. On the to-do list, it said, quote, don't meet people in front of the house or in view of the house. When police interviewed the parents, they said they knew their son was an addict, but did not know he was dealing drugs. Investigators say when they interviewed Brinson, he, quote, stated that everything belonged to his girlfriend. The court documents show a transcript from part of the conversation between Brinson and investigators. Brinson allegedly asked, quote, how do I get out of here? The investigator said, quote, whether or not you're a danger to the public. To which Brinson allegedly replied, quote, I'm not. I have legal guns. I'm minding my own expletive business in my white expletive house in Flower Mound.
He just proved our point. For as much as fentanyl is non-discriminant toward race or gender and ethnicity, and unfortunately takes the lives of any of those, we do not see color or race or ethnicity when we are conducting our investigation.
I asked the DEA special agent in charge if Brinson was a supplier of Luis Navarrete and Magali Cano, who were arrested weeks ago. He says it is likely that he possibly at one time may have sold them drugs, but he says the drug operations are so complicated, drug dealers and suppliers fluctuate.